Hello everybody and welcome back to Dicefolk, the creature collecting dice builder roguelike that I'm excited to be back to here today. The reason I am back is there is a huge new DLC that features a whole new faction to the game, and there's also a big free update that happened at the same time that features a bunch of new items, some new bosses, just all kinds of stuff. But the Will Talisman, this is a new set of creatures that we can play around with. If you haven't seen this game, first of all, don't worry, it's been a little bit since I played, so we're going to need to refresh ourselves anyways, but also it's not really too complicated. But in we're going to go, I guess trial mode, I think we can probably bump it down a little bit. I remember liking the talisman relic item. Let's go here. I don't know. The fun thing about the Ascension mode in this game is as you make things more difficult, you also gain some benefits, so that's kind of a nice thing. Forgot to mention, if multiple chimeras or equipment items share similar effect triggers, it's the order in which they appear in your travel diary that determines which one goes first or last. Okay, so I guess this is a new tutorial bit that got added since we last played to clarify some stuff. Alright, so what do we have? The Theloid... Okay, the Theloid, on spell, target an unused die, it's re-rolled and forced to land on a different side than the previous one. Okay, so spell is basically something we can spend some mana to do. So I guess you have 2 mana. We have a relic. The item holder can trigger spells more than once per turn. Gotcha, so this might be like a spell faction. That is really, really good to know. All right, step 1, though. Let's go check out the Chimera Shrine. Well, hello. Galmoli. Spell. Target an ally. It heals for 2. It's certainly not a bad call. The thing is, we can take this right now, or we can wait and we can see what the other options are. Since this is a new faction, I kind of want to see what these new options are. So let's go ahead. Let's just get into a fight here first. So, the way the gameplay works, we have our set of dice here, and whatever the face is what we will do. We can re-roll, but the thing that we have to keep in mind... One moment, let's go a little loud. But the thing we need to keep in mind, and this is what makes the whole thing run, is that the enemy has a set of dice as well that we need to kind of build around. So here, we have to use them too, if you didn't assume. Obviously, we can't just be like, I'm not going to do their stuff. So we could re-roll and try and get something else instead of this, but I think I'll give them a strength up. I think it's okay. So what was your ability again? Target an unused die, it is re-rolled. I think let's go ahead and do an attack. We attack for 6, because that's just what you've got there. Mana for all... I think let's re-roll. Let's try and... Okay, strengthen 1. Sure. Go right in the front. And then free rotation. We can basically rotate to put somebody else in front if we wanted to. I don't think I really need to. Not right now, at the very least. Strength up on the front line. Do 10 damage smack. You know what? We're just going to go for the strength on them again. When the opponent is out of dice, gain his strength for the rest of the turn. And then attacks the opposing leader. So I don't know that I even want to use any of that. Ranged attack is basically the same as an attack, except I can attack anywhere. There's only 1 unit right here, so... I mean, makes it pretty clear, I would assume. Okay, so let's check another Chimera Shrine before we check out some of that other stuff. Curlin, when it exits lead, grants a mana to the new leader. Okay. I feel like I'm leaning towards the Galmoli. Grab the Galmoli. I'm going to replace the one with more HP but less strength. And now you can cast this spell as many times as you want. Well, 5 times. You can cast it 5 times in a turn. As many times as you want as long as you have the mana for it. Okay, so now do I want to check maybe one of these other things? Yeah, let's check the bonfire. We can either rest to revive and heal everybody, increase the random stat of every chimera, or add an equipment slot to a chimera of your choice. I'm going to do that one. since everybody getting a stat upgrade when we're going to be replacing these kind of like starter chimeras is a little bit odd. Probably not going to go for this. When attacked once per turn, inflicts incapacitated on the attacker. So this section is kind of how you can get chimera from other sort of factions, I guess, if you will. We'll check the shop. Battle start, gain a resurrection on turn end once per battle. The item holder faints. Wait, what? Battle start, gain a resurrection, but on turn end once it dies. Okay. Okay. I guess that's to, like, activate on death effects. On activation, deal an amount of damage equal to the item holder's strength to the opposing leader. Sure. Passive 5 HP. When attacked once per battle, the ally team gains gold equal to the opposing leader's strength. We could do something like that. We could go for one of these, like, consumables. I think I'm going to say no for now. We don't have ways to activate. That's just like, it's something we're going to need a mechanic for. This right here. Target an ally, it gains an activation. So we can apply this to our dice. Reroll all unused dice. Gain an amount of gold equal to the leader's strength. It's kind of a freebie because it costs 6, and no matter what, we can get 6. And we don't have the money for this stuff. Okay, move on. Okay, so these are all shinies, too, because of, like, the difficulty. Turn start, gain an amount of strength equal to the strongest opponent's strength for the turn. Ugh. Purify, remove all their debuffs. Sure. Entangle makes it so they can't rotate. Strengthen the fronts. It just stops a rotation once, right? Yeah. So we'll clear it off just in case that is something we want. Support attack. Target any chimera on the ally side. It attacks the enemy leader. Sure could. We could also do this, which is a clash attack. It's a guaranteed, like, basically butting of heads. Okay. Should have done the clash. Well, no, we shouldn't have done the clash because we get the entangle, and it's not as bad. That being said, I could get the strengthen, I suppose. But I think we're going to go ahead and take the smack there, and then we'll cast our spell a couple times, because why not? Oh, man, that's silly. Use 5 spells or more in one battle. I got an achievement for that. So the thing is, we can also increase the power of that heal through various means, which I think would be pretty helpful. Might as well on that one. Would we rather get mana? We'd rather get mana. But we can't heal after is the thing. We could do this clash, which is a win, but then, whatever. Not much we can do about that. We'll just heal in the next fight, I guess. Abandoned tent. I'm gonna put the equipment slot on you just because, again, we're gonna get rid of those guys soon. On activation, grant 4 strength to the allied leader for the rest of the turn. I mean, we can, sure. And then gain the activate one side. I'm going to slap it over here on this dice because this die. Because we have some idle. So it's basically a dead draw when we get that one. So we might as well replace it with something a little bit more interesting. All right, now we got a squad. We got a squad here. A random debuff on the opposing leader, then gain a buff. Instead of an attack, sure. Ooh! They do double damage for next attack only. Okay. About that, don't like it. could get lucky. On attack, loses strength for the rest of the battle. What was the activate? 4 strength to the leader for the rest of the turn. Free rotation on attack, greatly... Okay, great chance of randomly rotating the target's team. I could put you in front. Well, we're going to need to heal regardless here, very clearly. Turn end, heal 1 to a random ally. I mean, I don't like that. But this is going to be 8, and I feel like we could kill you in a different way, right? Probably. We'll rotate to have the Chisley in the front. We'll activate you, which gives us 4 strength for the turn, so that when you clash... Okay, that's fine. I think we'll rotate you in front. Sure, why not? We could have gone for the 10 gold. I feel like we can do better, though. I think mana on Kalmoli makes a good amount of sense. Support attack, we can choose who it is that gets it. Random is what it sounds. It's random. But it's better than the other stuff, which is guaranteed, guaranteed attacks. Put the strength in on you since we might be able to get you out of here. Rotate right, sure. Alright. Alright. So we have another activation. Which I don't mind. It's 4 strength. It's a good deal. I think I'm just going to take the gold now. Before I forget. And maybe we can get some nice early game action going on. Blame, remove the buffs on the opposing leader. Does that include mana? Nope. So we can do like a little bit of a ranged attack, followed by a random quote-unquote rotation. Just to get some damage in here. I mean, it's going to hurt. Like, don't get me wrong. That hurts. We have these tokens. I'm gonna try not to use them, though. Mana for you. Thank you. Alright, so... I'm gonna do it here. I think that's fine. Purify, remove all leaders. Debuffs is fine. I like the idea of keeping you alive for a sec. And keeping you in front, maybe even. Mana for all is definitely good. We'll blast you there. A reroll seems pretty useful. Thank you. Hey! Okay, that's lucky. That's lucky. We might as well reroll. Try and get the value there. Mana, I don't mind it. Get a little bit of heal. We could do the activation. Okay, I'm starting to really enjoy these because I thought it was a different side, but I think it's when it says a different side, it is a different side. When it says a different side, it might mean it can't be the same type of face. I'm not sure. Maybe we're just lucky so far. Okay. Activate. Smacktivate. We don't have a second way to do damage yet. Alright. Can definitely do this. Rainbow Scourge is like, it's kind of fine. You put me to sleep. Okay. Okay. Ay. Range attack. We'll definitely rotate here. I guess I will strengthen... I'll strengthen you, sure. We have to take the range damage here. Yeah. Bye-bye. poison token. Inflict an amount of poison equal to the ally leader's strength to the opposing leader. Nothing wrong with that. Cursed Chest. Passive of 14 max HP on spawn. Self-inflict incapacitated, which is one attack. One attack gets messed up. That's not too bad. On spawn, inflict incapacitated on every opponent. It cannot be removed is the penalty. That seems worth it to me. But yeah, I mean, obviously can't be removed. It's noteworthy. Let's get the treasure chest. Ow. Nope. Okay. Zoop. 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 Strengthen. Do a little bit of a support attack. Who do we really not? When attacked, inflict 3 confusion on a random opponent. Blit. Reroll first and get rid of their buffs. Random taunts. Of course, it's you, so now you have to be the one who takes the damage. You're in front anyways. We'll leave you in front. Want to try it? Yeah. All right. I think that, unfortunately, I think it works how I would have imagined. So 3 confusion, that is whenever we attack, we will take damage equal to the confusion value. I think it then goes down by 1. I could be wrong. All right. The random rotation is okay because I don't want to hit you and then get even more. Ugh! Fine. 3 damage random somewhere. Strengthen on you. I think it's okay. I don't want to attack with you very much. So I'm going to go ahead and strengthen this lad over here. I was going to say, and hope we can get him healed up. That I don't mind. The clash attack I don't fully mind either. But I do need to get, I'd say probably get you in front. Okay. Oh, okay. When attacked, but not, I guess, when killed. This is pain for sure. I'm not going to say no to that stuff. We can attack without taking any damage this way. Mana for you, please. Thank you. Small chance I could get mana here. Nah. All right. All right, mana. Boop. Boop. We could get the win. So we'll take it. Thank you very much. Give me something good. Revive or lightly heal a chimera of your choice. Sure. Sure. Shiny Boglin. On attack, inflicts 2 confusion on the target. Screw you. Screw you. I definitely don't mind overflowing that there. Oh! That hurts. This should be a miss completely because of the incapacitated. Because it's for the whole turn, too, for what it's worth. I don't have the rotate, but I think I'm fine with it. We can range attack, snipe the Boglin in the back. And we just give you the mana to basically just heal up what we just did. All right, I think we can get somewhere kind of good. What else we got over here? We could get the Clash, I guess. We're willing to take 3 more damage. There's a chance. It's wild. It's a wild play, but hey. We get out a little bit more. More mana for you. I think it's worth it over the spin. Purify, sure. Try and... Okay, good. I was going to say, try and rotate this guy in the front, because I'd rather kill Soulmit. Yeah. Okay. Now it's 1 damage that we would take. I think that's fine. If I get somebody whose spell is a little bit more aggro-focused, it's all over, man. But right now, we just can't really get that to happen. Okay. We'll reroll, try and get lucky. Mana for you. Heal up even more. We've got some of the juice there. I don't like this. Okay, we can do a little clash here. It's painful. Don't get me wrong, but maybe we can get a little bit of mana. Thank you. Could get lucky, get some mana. Could get lucky, get some mana. Hey! Thank you very much. So we're just not in as much pain. If we could get some intelligence stat to actually make these heals more than 2 per, we're in there, man. Well, there's one place we could get some, but let me check the shop again. Anything? Nothing really stands out for breaking the game yet. A full revive is good. Try not to use my healing tokens. Obviously, we have them. We could use them. Good. Intelligence. So now whenever I use your ability, it heals for 3. Obviously, quite useful. The strength, you would think that I'd put it on here, and maybe I should, but I'm going to put it on the character that I'm more likely to keep. Double check the Dice Smith. Guard is exactly what it sounds like. You guard from an entire hit. It's pretty nice. Wait, we can... Oh, it just didn't confirm. I don't know if I care about getting a second activation, really. I don't know how much I want to lean into that. Definitely taking the elite, though. All right. Whoa. See, that's quite a bit better. Rainbow Scourge, I don't like it. We got the random. I think the random's fine. Miss, good. When there's no more opponent dice, attack the opposing leader, but I don't think you can. We like doing a clash on turn 1. Turn and heal 2 to its allies. Oh, bite me. We can't get our Mantis back to the front this way. We could maybe... Sure. Yeah, we can at least get some numbers in there. If we wanted, we could do the poison token, but I'd rather save that for the boss. I'm not going to reroll and use my final one there. I just don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. Blame, I do not mind. Ugh! It ended up being an attack anyways. We might end up wanting to so good. It's so good. We will activate. You got a nice clean 14 damage. Nice. Purify's fine. Rotate right is fine, but I'm also just gonna... Okay. Boop. Guard. Blocks an entire hit there, which is obviously useful. Duh. We love a clash. We love a clash there. It doesn't matter if you are... if we use our last die now. When attacked, an affected Chimera takes an additional damage equal to the burn. Sure. I can't remember if that goes through this or not. At this point, I suppose we do just go for the Chisley. Random rotate, gee, I wonder. Crap. Small chance we get the heal there. Whoop. Clash. Ugh. Ow. Ow. I was going to say, where's the freaking mana, man? Love that. Probably a kill, right? Next turn. Thank you. Thank you. I love this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And snipe. And we're actually leaving this fight in a better position than when we started, I think. Cactus Cake on spawn. Gain an amount of thorn equal to its own strength. Pop it on the one with 6 attack there. I think it just makes sense. Ranged attack. Love it. Pop it on the empty, obviously. Most value gained by doing that. And then I think we go to the boss of Zone 1. Definitely give you strength up. On attack, inflict bleed to the target. Don't love it. Bleed is damage when you rotate. Which I think goes through the shield, or goes through the... Well, it would go through shield, but I don't know if it goes through incapacitate. I can't remember. We might as well do that. Get out of the way. Okay, good. We love the clash die. It's just free value. We got 4 bleed anyway, though. Should I have popped the... I was going to say pop the poison on yet. Boss swap. Put that in the front. It's fine. Maybe should have gotten the strength going originally anyways. Energy shock is a weird one. So it's basically without attacking, you do damage equal to your strength. But what that means is you will not apply your effect, good or bad. You also ignore their effects. Like, you would ignore Thorn, which is, you know, retaliation damage, but you also don't apply any of your special effects that count from attacks. It's kind of it's a clever little thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my poison token here. So you have 12 poison because we have 12 attack. Pretty good. On attack, steal 2 gold. Don't. On attack, the attack team rotates. So we don't really want to do that with the bleed on. So he didn't steal our money because he didn't technically attack us. Unfortunate. Don't mind a little bit of free mana. Random is a rotate. Okay. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Do like the range here. The idol's good. Whoop. Whoop. Random was it was a clash. remove all your debuffs. You don't have any, so. Another clash. We lose a little bit of money. It's annoying, yada yada. I don't think we get it back at the end of combat either. This enemy ranges. It's the boss's range attack, okay? Yep. It's more important to get you out of here. We do have to clear everybody. Okay. Leave it. I was going to say, small chance we could get a mana upgrade, I guess. Activate first, get her strength up for the kill. Oh, I thought you needed to kill everybody. I'm mistaken. I'm just wrong. I could have sworn. Passive 3 HP, 3 strength, 3 intellect. I mean, wow. Turn end, heal 3 HP. Great chance of self-inflicting 2 poison. Monkey Paw. 5 mana, but when you cast a spell, you take a damage. It's not bad with this, but, like, this is so clearly going to be kind of goofy. 6 intelligence. So whenever we cast your spell, we heal for 6. Now, that's a big deal. That's pretty good. Stone Hand. 30 gold. Gain between 0 and 8 strength. Unequip the next Chimera to appear at a shrine will be iridescent. We do that, and we then put it on somebody who doesn't really matter that much. Not to be rude. Somebody that will replace. I need some damage dealing equipment. On rotation, do 3 damage to all opponents. We'll see. All right, we'll go do this first before we slap on that ring. But yeah, we're not rotating very much. Turn start if in the lead, grant 2 thorn to self and a random ally. I hate you! I do need you dead. It's pretty important. Yes, he is in the lead. Okay. Which does mean they're going to get that extra thorn action, but I don't know what to say. I think it's going to be pretty important for us. When attack, grant guard to her. I mean, we don't really want anybody to be in front here, if I'm going to be honest. Thank you. Well, never mind. Not preferred. God. Wow. Entangle. Couldn't really care less. Blame. It would get rid of our thorns. I'm willing to attack the thorns. We really... Oh, I forgot we had the activate thing. Oh, it's over here now. Lock of hair. We moved it over to this guy. That's a whoops. Yep, blame again still. I was gonna say, I would rather not lose my my buff there. God, we just get so much. I want you gone. Purify is irrelevant. I don't mind a clash. We can take a lot of damage, and it just doesn't matter. Shield, take a clash, heal, do an attack. God dang, man. That heal is getting so good. Lightly heal the whole team. It's irrelevant. Thank you. Would have preferred that at a different time. All right, so iridescent Chimera is basically, it's like a shiny, but in this game, they give you some value as well. When allies does, oh my god, when an ally does a spell, gain 4 strength for the rest of the turn, and then attack the opposing leader. Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible. Okay, I think we just... I'm not gonna say we just won, but like, come on, man. This is whenever you rotate in the front, you get something. When enter lead, if your health is not full, gain focus. Gotcha. So yeah, we're just taking the first one because it obviously has that guaranteed. On attack, do damage to allies. So, I mean, that's... Okay. Oh, you had a revive, eh? Oh, so that cleanses you of your stuff, too. That's okay. We'll heal at the beginning of the next battle. I think we've won, man. I think we've, like, won. I might even want to swap this over here. Oh? Why'd your HP go to 1? On unequipped, oh, it's literally like hard-coded to be that. I think you're going to be my frontline guy. Like, I know you see the 1 HP there and you're like, oh my god, solve that. The answer is maybe. On spawn, if the item holder has some intelligence, give 3 strength to its strongest ally for the rest of the battle. It's good. On 5 activations, gain a max HP, strength, and intelligence forever. I mean, it's good, but I don't have very many activates. Get another revive chip, just a full revive. Especially since we're playing with some fire right now. The fun thing is, it doesn't matter who we heal. Oh, got an intelligence up on those. But yeah, the thing is, gain 8 strength for the rest of the turn and attack. I mean, it's just so good. Fight's going to be kind of like over before it begins. We do have to keep track, though. Who has the activates? You have the activate again? Okay. Oh, you can't heal yourself. Okay. Doesn't matter if you're in the front. Enter lead, chance of rotating. $52 damage. I think I broke it already. Oh, I think I broke it. Mayhaps. What was in the black market? There's nothing wrong with that. Since it's a cursed equipment, you can't get rid of it. And I'm not confident I won't want to ditch it. Enter a lead, 3 strength the rest of the turn, once per battle. Inflict an amount of poison equal to the attacker's strength. I like it, but it's really awkward on Excalum here. Because our first attack is our weakest, and it's also against somebody that is probably going to get killed. When hurt, grant a thorn to the ally leader. I mean, smack. Actually, let's rotate it this way. Oh my god! It's too easy now. I just shattered it. Passive: when incapacitated or frozen is inflicted, the debuffs are removed. Sure. Mirror: leader repeats the previous action. We're gonna put it on those because our actions we'd like to repeat are on the other dice. Do we just cruise to the end now? I think we might. I'm finding it hard to believe. There's some enemies that could throw a wrench in this. I'll put it on you, but I'm not going to do the rusty knife thing yet. As much as it would be completely, like, okay. Alright, what's the deal? When an ally is KO'd, gain strength for the rest of the battle? Don't. Okay. Oops. Okay. I mean, if we don't get the burst right away... Well, we can also do the mana here. If we don't kill them immediately, we do have some problems, I guess. But it's just... I think we're going to get the scaling. On equip, 3 strength up. On equip, -4 strength. Old picture. Inflict 5 poison on the opposing leader. But this decreases by 1 every time it triggers. Turn start. Every 3 turns gain an activation. That's all. It's all a little meh. I'll grab this. That zone was a lot cleaner. I mean, it makes sense, you know. You get your second character. Wandering Hero? I forget what this is about. Give a piece of equipment, get a random piece of equipment. Give a piece of equipment, get a random amount of gold. On activation, halves both leaders' strength for the rest of the turn. It's a new item. But I don't know if I really am going to go for it. KO'd, inflict frozen and entangled. When attacked, remove all buffs. The fun thing is, a strength upgrade does not count as a buff. So we're kind of in the clear in a way. Lol. Next. Oh no, I'm frozen. I'll put the strength up on that lad, because why not? Abandoned tent. Truthfully, we actually have... Well, could do a little bit of this. Doesn't matter very much. All right, check the Chimera. If we can get an ally spell thing again. Spell is attack a random opponent. You only have 1. Whoa, you have 12 damage, though. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. It is good, but we got the special thing that we were looking for. Passive strength and intelligence. Yeah. I mean, this trinket is really one of the big things that activates the build, but you get it every time. Receives no damage from attacks if allies are alive. Well, that's a simple fix. Let's make it so your allies aren't alive. Okay. Huge. Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me good. So now we chill. Okay, well, we can still do a little bit of this. Hold on. We rotate you. When attacked, randomly rotate its own team. I hate that. That's so annoying with this. I was looking for the mirror. Oh, well. There we are. I mean, still good. Still really good. Shadow chests? Do I remember this? 8 HP or a random equipment? Wait, what is this? Enter lead 2 strength for the rest of the battle. Exit lead -1 strength for the rest of the battle. It's certainly a fun little gimmick. Hello. When attacked, chance of granting a mana to a random ally. See, here's the thing, is it's good. But I'd rather have the extra chance of gaining the value there. I'm leaning more towards Accent. But I actually think that we say no, and we just look at the next one. I think that's better for us. Crabunclo. When attacked once per turn, force the attacker to attack one of it. So we do that wrong. I mean, once per turn. Annoying target there. We could have rotated and had somebody else do it, but oh well. I was hoping it wouldn't it wouldn't be like that, but hey. Come on now. Show me something. Ooh. It's cool looking. Ally spell. Attack the opposing leader. I will certainly. I mean, we're obviously down a little bit of value, but it's also nice. You can take the stats up. So now you are gaining 10 strength every time. You also heal for 5. Oh boy. I'm just going to go for the elite. Screw it. These guys need to all die on the same turn, I think, is their gimmick. So not really a problem. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. On spawn, gain 8 strength for the rest of the battle. On attack, lose 1 strength for the rest of the battle. It's pretty good. It helps with this on spawn gain Thorn vibe. It's 8 attacks before it's a problem. We can always also just get rid of it. Okay, take me to a shop. Should get a new die. Bonk. Bonk. Goodbye. We have so much money. Take me to a shop. Show me something interesting. There's the Scroll Master. I don't think we're going to replace anything we have, though. Especially not for an old Chimera. When an ally gains strength, do 5 damage to a random opponent once. You know, it is actually synergistic, but I'm going to say no. Should be nothing we have to worry about here. It just scales up so well, too. I mean, it's balanced around us not being able to cast a million spells, but obviously we can cast a million spells because we have this relic that comes with the faction on, like, you know, these thrift shop on the ascensions that we, you know, would play. On 10 activations, once per battle, do 200 damage. When exit, lead 3 damage 3 times. Turn start, do 1 damage to yourself. We could get even more money, but I don't even care at this point because all this stuff is crap. So what would I use the money for when this is all garbanzo? It's just, yeah, it's kind of a who cares. Like, I'm not going to get to 10 activations. I don't have anybody who wants to take damage right now. Oh, I'll get the dice lit, though. Dice Smith, what do you got? Buy a new die. It could get a strength up. Sure. Not my fave. Couple of spins, why not? Reroll is actually probably a better call. I'll even overwrite one of those. Another dice lit. I think I'd even take the dice lit over the sleep here. For Zibos. Alright, because we have this and then we have a next zone. Turn end, gain strength for the rest of the battle. Ah, yes. The ending of a turn. He actually might get away with it. Never mind. Wow. That was almost really scary. On activation, inflict 3 burn on itself and every opponent. When attacked, if you had guard, apply guard to random. Passive, if in the lead, a player's die has a small chance of not disappearing after being used. Now that I'm interested in. Enough to ditch this stuff? I'm going to say not really, because even 1 intelligence goes a long way. I would know. I have a whole YouTube career. I'll hit the bonfire. We could sew a pouch for it, but I'd rather get even more stat ups. I think that's just better. You got to think about that long-term scaling. When there's no more opponent dice, inflict 6 confusion on the opposing leader. Now, this fight is going to be a little bit sketchy. We might want to hit the Dicelet. Let's just see how this goes, though. We're gonna have to play the game. Last action is a reroll all. Okay. The random and it worked. Okay. We obviously would like... We still actually have a pretty good amount of damage, all things considered. It's hard to pass this stuff up, you know? Music is so loud here. It's hard to pass this stuff up, but if I could get a mana... Oh, God. Okay. Never reroll all. Oh, whoops. Don't like the energy shield. But we'll just do the rotates. Rotate, copy. Swap back here. We did get 5. I mean, we got the 5 poison there. It's obviously not great. You can have some mana. Sure. Sure. Still a net gain. I think we still do this. Yes, we have the strength, but I'd rather roll and try and get something better. Like a shield. Okay. Good. All right. Was actually a little bit sketchy for a sec there, but we're all good. Dice destruction, target a die. It's used without triggering its effect. It's definitely nice. Okay. Small chance. Small chance we get the goods. Hello, Salem. Get the old Dicelet, that's for sure. Mana for all. Mana for all. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. It begins. We are probably fine. We'll see what happens here. I mean, we're gonna win. It's a question of, are we gonna win this turn? I can roll this because it doesn't matter. No matter what, we'll be able to get you with this. All right. So the answer is no. But it's actually... Ooh! Wait, I didn't see we didn't... Never mind. The little cat thing we got actually made it so we got a turn 1 kill on the final boss, man. All right. There we freaking go. That was dumb. That was so dumb. I loved it. Thanastock, members of Fisherman, Carnabath, Patamura, some new equipment. Ooh, like an origami bird? I like that. Look at all the stuff we unlocked. Holy. Yeah. That was pretty dumb. I think that run was strong. Here's the thing. The wacky thing about that run is, like I was saying, if for a second we were like, you know what, no, I don't want to think about the scaling of it, then we would be in a situation where if we didn't get that turn 1 kill, we're really in so much danger, because we're using up our healing ability on turn 1. Why? Even though there's no healing? I think it's pretty obvious, but it's because if you use it once, you gain that 10 strength. The second time you use it, you have your net 20 strength. You use it a third time, your net 30 strength for that turn. The second you wait a turn, that goes away, and that free attack, like, the free attack loses some value if you wait a turn. So, like, obviously, I think it's pretty straightforward why I would do it that way, but that's why we needed to go all in on get them killed on turn 1, otherwise, as the moment. But really, really good. Alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today. Really enjoyed it. Just stopping back in to check out the DLC here for Dicefolk, of course. But there's a bunch of new stuff. Another thing worth mentioning, there is a new fortune talisman. I believe this is a part of the free no, I don't know what this one is. If this was part of the free update or if this is DLC. I think it already existed. I think it's free. But clearly I haven't played it. Talisman that unites every single chimera of the Morning Reach. Its wearer is... Okay, so, like, literally, this is the... You could get anybody. You could play with anybody. So, there's that. That's a cool thing. There's also special mode, which is sort of seems like uniquely designed, like, challenges, sort of, that have some extra rewards as well. So... Seems like it's a really good time to come back to Dicefolk. I like that they did it this way, where they waited and then they, like, dual launched a huge free update with the DLC. It means there is so many reasons to come back to the game. Even if you don't buy the DLC, which I will say I did pay for. It's $5. There's the new talisman, 21 new chimera, and 10 new equipment pieces. So there's that. That is the paid DLC. The other new stuff... The special mode, the fortune talisman, the 70-something items, the new bosses, all that stuff is free and just in the game, just pro bono goodwill. So, alas, that's that. It's going to do it here for today. Fantastic game. Check it out with the link at the top of the description. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.